नित्यानन्देश्वर सदाशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanedar Kotaris, visitors, viewers. Everyone sitting with us all over the world, Nitya Satsangis, Sarvangipede Jamans. Everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV and two-way video conferencing. I welcome every one of you with my love and respects. I'll give the essence of what I am conveying in last few satsangs. First thing, anything you fill in your logic becomes your imagination. Whether oneness or any decision you take, anything you fill your logic, it becomes your imagination. Anything you fill your breath, your heart, it becomes your visualization. Anything you fill your depth, that becomes your declaration. Then comes time, length, breadth, depth, time. Only anything becomes part of your space can be ever yours. Till something has not become part of your space, it cannot be yours. It is only your imagination, visualization, declaration. Length, breadth, depth. Listen. I made a statement, ferociousness breaks the time layer, removes tiredness, depression, boredom associated to length, breadth, depth, and makes anything as your space. The example story I gave, Bhishma. Understand? Two incidents I gave. In my life, one day I missed the morning Manglarati in Ramakrishna Mutt. Mutt has a beautiful routine. Early morning, during the summer it is 4 o'clock and during the winter it is 4:30. The morning Manglarati, everyone has to come and sit and do the spiritual routine. One day I missed the morning Mangalarti because I overslept. I did not do the cute analysis. Oh, what is the pattern? What must be the reason I overslept? I did not do all that cute diagnosis analysis. It was a ferocious decision. I think we should stop sleeping, that's all. The ferociousness with which I decided to stop sleeping. Only next 3-4 days I did not sleep. But the ferociousness was powerful enough to open my time layer, my decision be in Mangalarati, moved from length, imagination, breadth, visualization, depth, declaration to the space. Time opened up. And after that, not only I never missed Mangalarati, never sleep was a voting component of my life. Understand this word. Sleep last voting right in my life's any decision. Any decision I took in my life, sleep, tiredness, depression, boredom, all the four are, see, tiredness is the chemical effect of sleep. Depression is the psychological effect of sleep. Boredom is emotional effect of sleep. Coma is physiological, psychological, emotional effect of sleep. Death is the conscious effect of sleep. After that day, no decision could be influenced. Understand? After that, no decision in my life was influenced by sleep. The story of Bhishma. He goes to the woman. Santanu has fallen in love. Actually, he is going to pick up a girl for his father. That itself was not usual in Vedic tradition. And she expresses the fear that my son will not be a king. So I don't want to marry your father because you will be the king. Even if you don't become, your son will fight for the throne. See the ferociousness with which he handles the problem. He is not saying, don't worry, I will not fight, I will make sure my son does not fight. No! The ferociousness. I declare myself Akanda Brahmachari. Understand, the scene is described by Vyasa. It was such fantastic scene. Son sacrificing his life for father's lust, which is not dharmically expected. Dharmically, he is not expected to do this. He just deals the whole problem with ferociousness and says, not only I will be a servant forever to the Hastinapur throne, he declares himself as a servant of the Hastinapur throne forever, and he died for Hastinapur throne till the end. Understand? He dropped his body to protect Hastinapur throne. The last act he did, giving all the spiritual and dharmic strength he had to Dharmaraja, now he is Hastinapur throne head. Before he left the body, he made sure the right person is in the Hastinapur throne, Yudhishthira. And he infuses all his best things, Vishnu Sahasranama and the system to rule, both he gives to Yudhishthira. I don't know how many of you know Vishnu Sahasranama was chanted by Bhishma on deathbed. On arrow bed, he chanted, and he gifted the great spiritual principles, the principles of administrating a country through a spiritual way, and gave literally everything to Hastinapur throne and left the body. Listen. See, in our Puranas, every incident and the boon and the whole story you need to connect and see. Only then you will understand the principles. He declares with all the ferociousness, no more sex. I am a brahmachari, Akhanda brahmachari. Understand the ferociousness. Time opens. Listen, whenever something happens on the planet Earth, when the time layer opens, the gods and goddesses shower the flowers. Any incident you read, Devatas were showering the flowers, that incident will be directly related to opening of the time. What is opening of the time? Your vow or the decision is from space, not restricted by time. Understand? Something is imagination, visualization, declaration, if it is bound by time. The same thing, if it is not bound by time, it becomes your space. It becomes your space. If you take the vow of integrity for 3 months, you will be constantly tired, bored, depressed, frustrated. Oh, this is binding. Anything which you think you will break will tire you, bore you, depress you, and force you to break it immediately. Why delay? Most of these people who take some vows for a few days and try to practice, they end up like that only. I know one fellow from Tiruvannamalai, he will go to Sabarimala every year. The day he finishes the darshan, the way he will rush to the lower camp and run to the liquor shop. Because almost for 20 to 30 days he did not touch the liquor. I used to think, then what he must be thinking in Sabarimala when he was going. Because the speed with which he will rush back. Anything is kanta, broken, brings tiredness, means within that time, it does not become part of you, it does not become your space. When Bhishma declares, everyone knows his power of integrity, and he says, I am Akhanda brahmachari. Over, everyone knows it is beyond death, not even till death, beyond death. In Bengali there is a proverb, they always remind in Ramakrishna Math, a sannyasi can be declared pure only the direction, the way his ashes flow after his dead body is burnt. After you are dead and your body is put to the fire, the way it flows means even that ash should not flow in any wrong direction. It's a very symbolic proverb. Only the ash, the direction of the ash of the sannyasi's fire can prove his purity. Means that ability of akanda, that proves whether something has become your space or not. Understand? Now you put all these statements, the zigzag puzzle. Ferociousness opens time. That makes your imagination, visualization, declaration into your space. When Bhishma declared, I am Akanda Brahmachari, the power. It was so powerful. It was so powerful. Heaven showered. Heaven showered. Understand? Any situation, if you deal it with ferociousness, your declaration becomes space. Your declaration becomes space. Where the whole nature just supports you. What makes you powerlessness? Your own fear or incompletion or distrust on you. You may not stand with something which you are declaring forever, whether it is a sannyas or marriage or oneness or Shakti manifestation, whatever. Your own feeling, you may not stand with it, or you may not be capable of standing with it. That makes you powerless, and that makes things only as a imagination, visualization or declaration without letting it become space. Understand? If you declare from your space the oneness, now you will manifest all the powers of Sadashiva. Because the initiation is same. It's not that initiation is going to change. Initiation is same. That's not going to change. Antidote for not manifesting powers is ferociousness. You just need to add more ferociousness in your oneness declaration. Your inner space need to be told ferociously, oneness is going to be the space from which I am going to make all the decisions. All my decisions are going to be from oneness. All my decisions are going to be from the logic of oneness, visualization of oneness, depth of oneness. Understand? If you want to have a big breakthrough in power manifestation, I am giving you the knack technique. Ferociously deal with your powerlessness. Let ferociousness become the attitude with which you deal your powerlessness. As I told you, the moment I saw the hypocrisy of the society, my ferocious response to the society is my satya. When I saw the stupid sexology ideas and ignorance, stupidity, hypocrisy related to sex, my ferocious response to the society is my brahmacharya. When I saw this whole possession, ownership concept stupidity, it is all about might is right. Understand? Nobody is owner. Just a mighty fellow is owner. That's all. Don't think ownership and all is absolute. No. Might is right. That's all. Is the reality of ownership. Legality of ownership and reality of ownership is different. Understand? The whole hypocrisy of the ownership and possessiveness of the society, my ferocious response to it is aparigraha. And whole society's economy system, not that somebody cheats you for money, the very concept cheats you. Not that somebody cheats you for money, exploits you for money, the very concept of money cheats you. My response to that, ferocious response to that, is asteya. My ferocious response to the philosophy, highest practiced philosophy on the planet Earth is might is right. In a way, they try to make it as right is might. But actually might is right. My ferocious response to this hypocrisy of might is right is my ahimsa. Understand, your ferociousness makes your declaration as part of your space. Bring ferociousness into your declaration of oneness, you will manifest powers. There is no other cheating methodology or knack. Hypocrisy. God is not a snake, so you play some sound and mantra and he just dances for you. No. No, you always think he's like a snake, so you play some mantra and he will just stand up and dance for you. No. Bring ferociousness into your oneness declaration. Sadashiva will manifest through you. You will manifest all the powers. The moment I made you manifest one power, I have already initiated you. After that, only help I can do to you is help you to become more ferocious in your oneness. That's all. The moment one power has manifested already, borewell is drilled and we have reached the water source. After that, I have nothing to do other than fixing you the motor pump and making the water available to you constantly. Ferociousness is the motor pump. And the source is inexhaustible. Deal with your powerlessness ferociously. Declare your oneness ferociously. The moment you decide to declare your oneness ferociously, you manifest all the powers of Mahadeva, all the powers of Sadashiva. All the powers of Sadashiva. All your powerlessness, silly conversations, silly pleasures. That's the right word I'll use. Silly pleasures. Deal all your silly thought currents, silly pleasures with ferociousness. Deal all your silly thought currents and silly pleasures with ferociousness. I tell you, especially the Adinavasis and Sangha members who are getting trained directly through Jira, understand this helps you in 10,000 ways. This Nava Avarana, Tantramsha means in Sanskrit software, 9-layer softwares with which I am training people to reflect their life. If you see, first of all, with all your integrity, record whatever you are doing and what is happening in the Jira. Within a week, you can see very clearly how shallow, silly your life is wasted and destroyed in unconsciousness. How stupid, how you are destroying your life. How your internal and external conversations are silly. Even if you think it is chilly, no, it is silly. If you document your whole day's thought current, how you spend time in tiredness, boredom, depression, inactive, and how much of time you spend active, intelligence, involved with the life, involving with the oneness, involving the power manifestation. If you see all that, then you will understand how unconscious your life is. It is like mirror, and how you can evolve you. How you can evolve you. Understand, thousands of times you would have failed. That does not mean you are a failure. If you don't start any new method, if you don't try any new method to be successful, then you are a failure. Your failures does not make you as a failure. Listen. Your failures does not make you as a failure. Your non-trying makes you as failure. Be integrated to this Navatantramsha and see how your life, thought current, everything is spent, wasted, destroyed. Your time is life. And how you can enter into ferociousness with oneness. Understand, If you just know how ignorant and unconscious you are, you will understand it is your powerlessness, your integrity to your powerlessness is the reason why you are not manifesting powers. Many people have already decided power manifestation is not for me. I will do the construction. I will do this work. I will do that work. No. I tell you, only with power manifestation, only by ferociously manifesting oneness, the purpose of your life will be fulfilled. Purpose of your existence will be fulfilled. Everything else is stupidity, waste of time, waste of energy, waste of life itself. Drop the silly conversations, silly pleasures, silly ways of pleasing yourself and pleasing others. No. Bring matured conversation within you and with others. Bring ferociousness to your oneness declaration. Oneness should be imagined, visualized, declared, ferociously digested in your space. Oneness should be imagined, visualized, declared, digested into your inner space ferociously. The way you declare oneness, even your atmosphere, the air which comes out of your body and mixes, that area is called your atmosphere, Vatavarana. Even your Vatavarana should know, yes, he means it. Kannagi declaring her chastity, even the Vatavarana was shivering, shaking. King dropped dead. Understand? King dropped dead. The ferociousness of oneness in me was more powerful than my bone marrow and bones. That is why even the fracture of the bones did not move me away from ferociousness and my ferocious oneness. Still we have video. I just got up and said, I think there is a fracture. Shall we give a medical attention to it? Multiple compound fracture. I am telling, I think there is a fracture. Shall we give a medical attention to it? As usual, how I leave the campus, when I go to somewhere, some program, I will first go to temple, then go to Kalabhairava. I followed the same procedure. We have a video. I went to temple and took darshan and went to Kalabhairava, went to Ganesh, Subramanya, and then said, come on, let's go to hospital. Give the medical attention. Your ferocious declaration of oneness should be more powerful than your bone and bone marrows. The air which goes inside you and comes out should give witness to the air outside. Hey, This fellow is in oneness. Don't play games with him. The breath which goes inside you and comes out should give witness statement to the air outside. Hey, he is in oneness. I went and checked every corner. Don't play games with him. The prana which goes inside and comes out should give a witness statement to your vatavarana about the ferociousness with which you are in oneness. Nothing else. It's all simple, ferocious declaration of oneness. The ferociousness added to your oneness makes you manifest powers. That's it. That's it. All you need is ferociousness. In your oneness declaration. That's it. Infuse more and more ferociousness into your oneness declaration. Let the time open up. Let the time not have influence over your oneness declaration. Let the time not bore you, tire you, depress you from the declaration or the existence of oneness. Let your ferociousness be more powerful than the time. If you know your whole life you are going to be brahmachari, brahmacharya will never be any problem. You just know it's a trend, that's all. If you know your whole life you are going to be integrated, integrity will never be a problem. If you know your whole life you are going to attend the morning satsang, coming to morning satsang will never be a problem. If you know your whole life you are going to be doing morning yoga will never be a problem. Because you think you have an option, you can break it, you can, you don't, you may not, you jill not. That is where the whole problem starts. Then things stand as an imagination. You imagine going to morning yoga, building a heavy body, six-pack yogic body, and continue to remain with pot belly. Then all your ideas remain as imagination, visualization, or declaration, never becomes your space, power manifestation. Bring ferociousness. Let your inner space know time will not be able to change your principles. Time will not be able to change your principles. I tell you, anybody who is not power manifesting, you are stuck in the hypocrisy. Your declarations are not true. They are only in the level of imagination and visualization, not even to the level of declaration. You have plan B in your hand ready-made. There is no ferociousness in your oneness declaration. Oneness is imagination for you, not lifestyle. If you declare your oneness as a lifestyle, power will manifest now, because you will break the layer of time. Bring ferociousness in your declaration of oneness like Bhishma. anybody brings ferociousness in the declaration of oneness is Shiva Garna. Is Shiva Garna. And I also strongly recommend and request you to become part of the Nityananda Sangha, member of the Nityananda Sangha. Last few days I am sitting in courtyard and trying to work out how I can use softwares and modern day gadgets to constantly raise you to the oneness and make you manifest powers. The Charya Pada for modern day is getting ready with Navatantramsha. Charya Pada means lifestyle component. Through lifestyle power manifestation. Mahadeva gives power manifestation through lifestyle. I am trying to bring that in a form of software, so understand, I am opening the doors of Kailasa. From wherever you are, you can remain as Kailasavasis. By connecting through this Adi Kailasa Tantramsha, I am evolving a new software called Adi Kailasa Tantramsha. Through connecting through this software, constantly you will be made to manifest the power of oneness. So from wherever you are, you can become part of the Adi Kailasa and start experiencing superconscious breakthrough and manifest powers. So today again, tonight I am continuing to sit in the courtyard to evolve the Adi Kailasa Tantramsha. Today with bonfire. Because now the energy of Amavasya started. We have, in next 2-3 days we have Amavasya. So during the few days of Amavasya and Purnima, if you sit with fire, that whole energy of the nature gets imbibed in your system. That's why the homas, yajnas, yahas during the Amavasya and Purnami. Anyhow, let the software be ready. It will reach you, help you, support you to manifest powers and experience Adi Kailasa. So with this, I sincerely request all of you to become part of the sign up to be a member of Nityananda Sangha. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Maha Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.